Hello. I've got the hiccups. Talk about that elephant in the room. Um, Still having some issues with my site, and despite some of the changes that we made yesterday. Um, looked. Sorry, there are the hiccups. Looked at Heap Snapshot this morning. Mateo actually helped look at that and found another issue that could be causing this problem. So we're going to be fixing that, and I will show you that here right now. So here's the logs coming in. Nothing really interesting there. This is the metrics, and we had a spike. This is a 2 day, 2 days. So this is the spike we were looking at yesterday. Here's the spike that happened. It seems to always happen when I'm sleeping, and so I wake up in the morning. And now it's kind of become the first thing I do is look at these graphs and see if it's got problems. And so that giant spike right there is when I took a heap snapshot, which actually worked out. It didn't run out of memory. Often, if I'm over half my allocation, then it has to make a copy of everything that's in memory, and so it takes normally twice as much memory to do that. But I guess V8 had some memory hanging around, so that it was able to use some of that other memory that it had allocated for stuff that had been cleaned up, but it hadn't released to the VM. And so I was able to at least get that, and then restarted the app, made a couple pushes and stuff. And it is steadily increasing again, as it is wont to do. So if we look at the 1 hour, you'll see the beginning of the hour is at 400. Now it's at 450. So it is, again, climbing over time. And so Mateo looked at the snapshot, mentioned there are like crazy ton of strings in here, which I was looking at also. Just a ton of strings, and lots of them are these Cloudinary strings, just like crazy ton of those. And he mentioned to me that the tool that I'm using. So actually, I should show you. If we look at the OG image, you'll see that we've got this image social type equals yada yada, all of this stuff. So I have this special endpoint that I use to generate the social images for these cards, and also a couple of other things that are managed by Cloudinary ultimately, and I just proxy to Cloudinary for generating this stuff. Well, apparently the module that I'm using for that proxying is no good. We should not be doing that. So I've got a couple options, but we're going to look at that first. So if we look at Cloudinary, HTTP proxy, so everything that goes to /image/social, like this image social, is going to come into here. We're going to use this proxy path resolver thing, and based on the type, we only have two types. It's either 1 or 2, the generic social image and the social image with pre-title. I can't remember which one uses which, but I could probably just search for that. And it looks like, get social image with pre-title or get generic social image. And the reason that I did this, there was a good reason. Originally, I was planning on proxying all of Cloudinary because Cloudinary egress is just really, really bad. And so I thought maybe if I proxy it, then I can set my own cache headers. There was a good reason. I had a good reason. I can't remember what it was now. I wanted to deal with the, I wanted to set CDN cache headers. I think I was going to I don't remember what I was going to do, because now that I think about it, even just setting cache headers myself, unless I put something else in front of my app, it's not going to to cache anything anyway. But anyway, it had to do with some proxying stuff. So pretty much I think the solution here is going to ditch the proxy and just use Cloudinary URLs for everything, which lucky me, I only use this in this one place. And so I just move, this logic actually originally was in my app. I'll just move it back to the app and it'll be fine. So let me, I'm gonna start this, remove image proxy from KCD. And I'm just starting up a centered session. And we look also at the live stream chat in case anybody wants to jump in with that. So live stream chat happens here. I ignore YouTube. So yeah, so let's fix that. I've already got Rocket Rentals running, I guess. Sorry, one sec. Okay, great. So with that going, look at localhost, go here, OG image, yeah. So what we'll do is move this function and origin. I don't need origin here. Let me get rid of this. And let's see. Yeah, so for this, I think I've got a, yeah, that's in utils. Yep, there we go. That works both client and server. I need that emoji strip and double encode. All that, those utils need to come along for the ride also. Get rid of this. Emoji regex. Okay. And we don't need to worry about those anymore. Okay, cool. And then grab this one. And we stick those here. And we can get rid of the origin. Okay. And down here, we no longer need the origin. Oh man, that's the only one. I think a lot of these do need the origin. This doesn't, oh, it uses it for generic social image, which no longer needs the origin. Oh, yeah, there we go. So origin is no longer needed there. That is nice. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, so this is kind of nice. And in fact, oh, we still need the session info, or request info, but we don't need it for the origin. Sorry, dog's barking. You never know. Okay. Really? Okay, good. Let's at least knock a couple of these out all at once. Okay, so that one's good, 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 and this one is now good. Okay, cool, and then we'll let TypeScript tell me if I missed anything. But I think now, if we look at OG image, it's pointing to Cloudinary, and we'll just make sure that is what it should be. Yeah, it's like a crazy long URL, which is actually part of the reason why I did it the way I did. Rats. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Error description. Interesting. They put that in the server timing? What the heck? That is the craziest thing. Why would you put that in the server timing header? All right, let's figure out what I did wrong. Maybe what I should do instead I could download the image on demand and send it. So if the file doesn't exist, then download it. Could potentially fill up my volume, so that would not be good. No, let's just figure out what's wrong with this. It's fine. So it's saying it's treating this public ID, treating this as a public ID, which I don't think is correct. I think copying it from the view source was the problem. Yep, the image works just fine. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I wonder what the difference is between these two. So here's the broken one, here's the working one. What is the difference? Yeah, it's escaping that that thing. That hash messes it up. Is that it? See if anything else is different. Whoops. Yeah, that was it. That was just that stupid thing. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, so that means now, let's see what TypeScript said. I did have a couple of mistakes. Now we can get rid of that Cloudinary thing and probably, yep, the entire file. And patch package also. Where is index here? Get rid of Cloudinary. Whoopsies. Here we go. Okie dokie. And we'll see if this makes anything better. Yeah, see, in just the time that I've been streaming, it's gone up 5 megabytes. So maybe that's what it is. It could be many things. That's the thing. It's a really big app. There's a lot going on. So very easily could be many things. I'm gonna pull up the Twitter DMs in case Mateo has Oops. Oh, the build failed. Well, and very quickly too. Oh. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, it's the patches. Ah, shoot. Hmm. Oops. Huh. Well, that's weird. Maybe somehow this got removed. Oh, interesting. Has that patch not been there? Well, that's weird. It's an old version anyway, so yeah, man, this is really annoying. Oh, whoops. Move that here. Rats. Yeah, that is not going to be helpful. Okay, so this patch, yeah, it's this stuff that I need. Okay, so okay, and delete that, and then let's look at build public assets index. Okay, so in there we have a /API somewhere that needs to be, yeah, window location origin. I think that is correct. Oh, right, we need this. Stuck right between those two. Okay, and I think that's the only one. Yeah, okay. So that's one thing. And then public HTTP data browser. Okay. Stick that right there. And then yeah, HTTP splash. And that was it. Okay, cool. So then there it is. It's got those changes I desire. I'm not sure why it has this. I wonder if I can just delete that. Can I just delete that? What happens if I just delete that in the patch? Will it still work? Okay, great. Add back patches. Okay, great. And I still need to figure out why generating the site cache takes so long. We get this mock server installed log with like seemingly every request, which is not good. And I am kind of concerned about that. It's kind of annoying that that is happening. See if I can reproduce that locally. That's interesting. I wonder what that's supposed to return. Okay, so that didn't work because we already have a cache all loaded up. So if I delete the cache database, try this again. What the heck is that? Why does it need to do this? Okay, stop. The cache DB again. Let's go to mock index, and we're gonna say require.main. See what happens. Doesn't require main. The main module could be undefined. See, my suspicion is this happened when started happening when I added the worker thread thing for Shiki, and my suspicion is, yeah, that build failed. Here, let's come back over here. Open that one up. That there's something weird with the worker where it also does this require call, which I do not want it to do. It's not bad, but it's wasteful. Let's try it again. Maybe it's just undefined for that one, but for the others it will be defined. I don't know. I'm guessing it'll just be undefined for all of them. Yeah, it's undefined again. Yeah, what the heck? How to know what Node.js, how to know module required. You. Require stack trace. I think maybe it's just the stack trace. Man, I think I've done this before, and so it's annoying that I have to figure it out again. Print the module that required this one. Come on, Copilot, can you help me with this? All right, what about you, ChatGPT? Gotta log in again. Whoop. I don't think it'll show anything that I don't want you to see, but you never know. Yeah. Password field and all that nonsense. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay. In Node.js, I have a module that is being required, and I don't know from where. How do I, or don't know which other module is? I have module index.js. It's being required. I don't know which other module is requiring index.js. How do I determine the module that is requiring index.js? Really? See what I do, what happens if I do that. No, yeah. I'm guessing that's going to be the case all the time. Okay, let's delete that cache again. All right, we'll try the debug trace thing too. Oh, no, that's interesting. Okay, we're going to pretend that didn't happen. Hmm. Yeah, okay. In what situation would this result in null? Would it result in null if the module is required via the require? I think the answer to this is yes. Flag when running a program. Hmm. What about in the case of using something like TSX? Whoops. I've got a little snippet that expands backtick TSX. Yeah. To dynamically compile file on demand. So let's say the file I'm talking about is index.ts, and I'm executing it like so. Just giving it more and more context. We'll see if maybe it'll figure it out. When I log module.parent, I get null in mux index ts. Is that because I'm using TSX? I don't think it actually knows. Yeah, that actually does make sense. So here's what I'm going to test then. Require parent JS. We're going to add parent JS console log module parent file name. Huh. Oh, that's still using TSX. Yeah. So if I go node child, yeah, or JS. Require parent and child. That is unexpected. Huh, it just needed that dot slash, I suppose. I guess that makes sense because maybe require works for module, like resolving modules or something. I don't know. Anyway, in this case, it was undefined. In this case, file name was null. Aha. Maybe we should do... First, I'm going to uninstall debug trace because that did not help. Yeah, so we would expect to get the preload thing. Yep. So here, what if we do path? Oh, shoot. I messed something up. Just make sure that's really, really dead. Okay, and we're gonna come back here. Get rid of this parent thing, we don't need that. Get rid of that, yeah, delete that. And delete this. Let's try that again. Okay. Yeah, we're getting internal again. Dang it. Yeah, that makes it kind of tricky. Basically impossible to know. For sure. Here's an idea. What if we do compile MDX and we get rid of this? Then we know whether or not that is causing this at all. Oh, good grief, you gotta be kidding. Sometimes that just bugs the heck out of me. Okay, that is still happening. So it's not necessarily Shiki. Huh. Okay, deploy worked. Hooray! Let's look at what our metrics look like from the last hour. So this is deploy. humming along, less than 400 megs. I believe my process is only like 50 to 100 megs. I'm not sure what is taking up the rest. But yeah, it's break time. So I'm going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll do more figuring out where that log is coming from and why that's showing up. See you in a sec. let's continue from where we left off. Man, this new camera is really cool for some reasons, but like it really pulls out the green a lot more than the last one did. And I wish there was a good way to deal with that, but there's not. Like, it's got these cool features and stuff, but there's like, even if I could just say, hey, take down the green a little bit. You know what? I bet OBS I can do that. Let's take a look. Here, if I go to the camera and we go to filters and add a color correction. And what does this do? Whoa. Okay, maybe not that one. Whoa! Oh my gosh. That is funny. Not the color that I want to be. I'm like, oh, that's good. Oh, wait, that's like what it was before. No, this isn't gonna do it. Dang. All right, never mind. I'll work on that later. Okay, so let's figure out what's doing this. I had an idea, and that was, what if we go children map, child.id. See what happens there. Okay, so it looks like they all are executing the TSX preflight stuff. So somehow we end up going through, like, basically it seems like we're running this over and over and over and over again. And I don't understand why. So if I run this in one tab and see the Prime Cache mocks is going to do start server and test. And I'm kind of thinking that start server and test is doing this a couple times. So if I say curl blog and port is, yeah, I guess it's 3000. No. That is so odd. Okay, so it's not start server and test. That's good, I suppose. Maybe NPM is doing something funny. So let's just run it without NPM. No, it's still happening. I wonder if maybe it has to do with this purge. This should not happen in production mode, though. See what happens if we do that. I'm not seeing anything in here. Yeah, so that's not happening. Oh, actually, you know what? We need to run the build. I'm going to make this more obvious. Oops. Okay, and then we run this. This shouldn't even affect that anyway, but yeah, let's just see what happens. Huh. Yeah, so that's not related. I am flummoxed. I have no idea. Let's see what happens if we go to our entry server. Entry server. Entry reporting and entry.server. Make sure that only happens once. Okay, so somehow the mock server just really wants to start up over and over. Man. What the? Huh, that's weird. Well, I mean, at least this is good. That's not happening. Let's learn a little bit more about the require flag. Let's also take a look at this. How are things coming? Yep, still looks pretty good. Maybe has gone up a bit, but I see it going up and down. So, I mean, that's good. Yeah, node options. I wonder if node options get set when you do the require flag. Maybe this should just do, I wonder what would happen if I say require mocks here and we get rid of that. Oh, right, because we had that, yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, do we get the mock server? Yeah, I don't think we're going to. Dang. What was that? Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I suppose using the -- require flag is a problem. Hold on a second. Required. Maybe it's just something special with the mocks thing. Well, yeah, okay, nothing special about mocks. It is just something special about required. Now, the next question is it something special about TSX? Oh, right. Oops. Nope. Okay, well, that's actually good. I'm glad of that. So there's just something weird about the require flag. Oh, whoops, hold on a second. Yeah, that was node. Something weird about a combination of the require flag and yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so there's really only one place, or yeah, only two places where we require this. In some cases, or in all cases, we're going to require this. So let's just do that in here. No problem. So we can get rid of that particular require flag. And then for this, we'll just have mocks true. And we'll say if process env mocks true, then we'll require the mocks. And yeah. There we go. All right. I do not expect to see another log. I expect this to work. Yep, and it seems to. Cool. We got an exit code 27. That means ran out of memory, which is confusing to me because curl should not run out of memory. because it's not even downloading anything. So hmm. Okay, I guess we got our cache all set up. Let's delete the cache and try that again. I deleted the cache. What? Oh. I wonder why that was, why it said it's not available. I am very curious. I deleted the cache. So how the heck? Okay, that is very weird. I would expect it to actually just recreate the database or something, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Now we're creating cache. Okay, stop. That's enough. Let's delete the cache again, start the server, and curl again. And what I'm trying to establish now is, do we run out of memory? And by splitting it up into two processes, because normally this runs in a single process, but by splitting it up, I can identify, like, for sure the curl is the one that fails. Yeah, so this one's still working just fine. Huh. And it seems to fail when it's done. So, huh. Okay, let's try this instead. We're going to stop this, because apparently I can't delete the database while it's running, which I suppose makes sense. We're going to run this. We're going to run this. And see, maybe it was just a problem with NPM. So now we're running free of NPM. I don't know. How's the app going? We got our ups and downs on memory usage, but hovering around the lower 400s. Oh, I just got a message. Oh, it looks like the roadmap planning is happening right now.
There's no indirection, so we can actually infer the types. So, okay, I'm going to put this one on the roadmap too for React Router.
So that's cool. I'm going to actually wrap up here in just a second.
Just so everybody knows, just because we put it on the roadmap doesn't mean it's the next thing we're going to be working on. Like there's other things that...
Okay, so this passed with flying colors. So what we're going to do is curl or prime cache. npm error, or is it an error code? Failed with code 27. See, I thought that my error code was coming from curl. Nothing. Not a single thing. Well, that's unexpected. Okay. Just seems like it fails when it's let's just try it again, make sure it wasn't a fluke. Yeah, I got getting rate limited hardcore on by Twitter. Sorry. Sorry. Huh. Okay. We're going to try this once more with npm. What? Oh, we need a port. Okay, failed with code 7. Let's see. NPM failed with code 7. Okay, that's not helpful. Let's try curl. Maybe the exit code came from curl. Couldn't connect. Yeah, so that definitely came from curl. So that 27 is coming from curl. I'm not certain why. It's not even that, like, all that it's doing is it's waiting for a response, and then it downloads. Maybe what we could do is curl this with a get, or with a head request. Curl with head request. Yeah, I've seen this before. I've been to this page before. Yeah, and it says it failed. Okay, so curl head. There we go. So if we just add head, maybe that will fix the problem. So we're going to try this once more. Twitter's going to hate me so bad. But I'm going to try everything together. We're going to call that good, probably. Void require ends up requiring extra. And it looks like we still got exit code 27. I have no idea what is causing that. Okay, so yeah, everybody go over to the roadmap planning. Should be fun. I'm going to go have lunch. And this afternoon we will get back to Rocket Rental, and should be cool. Let's see. Yeah, doing more the spaceship edit, create and edit was what I was working on yesterday. So that's what we're going to work on this afternoon. We'll see you all then. Bye.